Hi, this is Bill with Machinery Consultants out in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're extremely enthusiastic to show you this next machine. It happens to be a pre-owned tool room lathe in a heavy pattern 16.5 by 40 inch Servo. This happens to be a model SE, that's Sam Echo 1640. It's a geared head 16 by 40 tool room lathe that also happens to have a 26 inch swing through the gap. It's 40 inches between centers. It's 16.5 standard over the bedways, but we would like to point out that yes, in fact, it does have a removable gap if you so desire to remove it. Do this section right through here, it'll swing 26.5 inches. The stock number on this machine happens to be 2751. That's 2751. Okay, the first thing we'd like to point out first and foremost is the condition. Absolutely amazing condition on this machine. The machine's also wired right now. It'll either go at 220 or 440, I believe, but it's currently at 220 volts, 3-phase. The motor on this machine happens to be a 7.5 horse with a D16 cam lock nose. That being said, we'd like to go through and run the machine for you, show you the inch threads, metric threads, the feeds and IPMs, as well as the spindle speeds and RPMs, and point out the digital readout, the work holding, and the other tooling that comes in this package. That being said, I'd like to introduce Mr. Frankie. We'll go ahead and get this machine running a little bit more for you. Go ahead, Frank. Let's see what you've got. Okay, we were previously running at 55 RPMs. Okay, now we're at 105. Keeping in mind, the bed width on this machine is 13 inches wide. It's 13 inches wide on the bed width. Okay, that was 105 RPMs there. I'd like to point out how easy it is to change the spindle speeds on this machine. Very simple and straightforward. It's laid out in a very progressive manner. The machine also has a foot brake. Okay, that's 130 RPM. Okay, we're coming in at 185 RPM. While I'm over here, I'd like to point out the fact that we have a 2 7/16 inch spindle bore. It's threaded on the ID. If you want to make something cool out of it, you're more than welcome to. We have the Minotoyo 2-axis UDR 220 digital readout package. Okay, that was 370 RPM. Again, here's what we're looking at on the spindle speeds. Very easy, fast, and friendly. Here's your threading chart for inch and metric. So it's a very straightforward, conventional manual tool room heavy pattern engine lathe. All the common wear parts for this machine are still available. It's very simple to obtain gears, knobs, handles, screws, whatever you may require. I'm going to close that back. It's a heavy pattern machine. It happens to be 4,200 pounds. Again, it's 13 inch wide on the width of the bedways. It's a hardway machine. 1250. That's 1,250 RPMs. Let me get up close on that. Give it one more second, Frank. Okay, we're currently running at 1,250 RPMs on here. Now, additionally, I'd like to point out that we have a guard. machine guard on top of the 9-inch 3-jaw chuck. We're also showing you the steady rest, the follow rest, the 4-way tool post, the halogen work light. We have the taper attachment, thread chasing dial, the red toolbox, the 2-axis digital readout, here's the rear shot of the taper attachment. Hey Frankie, would you mind turning the light on and I'll show them this taper attachment while we're back here? Oh, fantastic, thank you. Okay, so that's the best shot I can get with the rear flash guard on. Anyway, the taper attachment. Boy, that was a smooth 1,250 RPMs, wasn't it? Okay, here's 2,000 RPM. That's going to be our top RPM. Well, that's a great 2,000 RPM, Frank. So please note that we have 36 to 2,000 RPMs with 12 changes. Again, it's a number 4 Morse taper in the tailstock, D16 cam lock spindle nose with the 2 7/16 spindle bore. Okay, we're back to a slower RPM speed. I'm going to get on your left side over here, Frank, so I can get some action going on. Oh, let me back up so I can see the digital readout. Okay, that's the carriage feeding inwards towards the chuck. Cross slide. Okay, that's the cross slide. Okay, we're going to kick in the half nut. Let me get where I can see you, Frank. Thank you.
Do it again. Always keep it
simple. Pardon me, I always keep it in neutral. Okay, so additionally I'd like to point out that here at Machinery Consultants we offer a full complement of items that can be complemented to the machine. It's going to be shown on page 2 of the quote. It does have a nice 4-way tool post with it, but if you'd like to upgrade to a Dorian or an Aloris, or even an HHP model in a wedge type quick change tool post, what we offer here is a wedge style quick change tool post. This happens to be a model CXA size. I would either suggest a CXA or a CA for this particular size machine. We have the boring bar holder, the party blade holder, a number 881 high-speed holder. We have a little bit of stick tooling here with some inserts. Basically just Jacob's key drill chuck that happens to be a 16N from 1/8 to 5/8. Additionally, this item here does come with the machine. This is our turret carriage stop. So the turret carriage stop is inclusive of the machine. The quick change tool holder and the post is shown as an option. The Jacobs drill chuck is shown as an option. Here's the micrometer bed stop. Last thing I'd like to point out is the fact that yes, it does have the 9-inch 3-jaw chuck, but if you desire a heavy pattern 4-jaw chuck, we can do either a European style or an American-made direct mount D16 and a 4-jaw. Here's a pattern of this is a Cushman 12-inch 4-jaw here. So outside of that, we'd like to thank you for your time in reviewing this video. Here at Machinery Consultants in Salt Lake City, we pride ourselves on offering fine, high-quality, pre-owned machine tools in extremely limited use. Additional photos of this can be found on our website, along with this video at www.machineryconsultants.com. Freight rates are very easy to quote for us. We like to keep it simple and keep it straight. So feel free to give us a call. Pick up the phone at 801-531-9500. more than anything. Thanks again, appreciate your time. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, and thanks for shopping with Machinery Consultants. Have a great day. Rockstar material.